Do you want me to leave this broadcast and leave you alone with the lad that's up here?
All right, we're live on Instagram.
All
Um,
right.
do I want you to leave to get my
How about
chapstick?
how about if I come down during the first song?
Yeah. Yeah, then let's just see how far I can go without chapstick because that's a real hurdle for me. That's a
Yeah,
thing I need to learn to exist without chapstick.
we have so much chapstick in our house. And my car has no fewer than five chapsticks hidden in it.
Well, I don't know. I've grown accustomed.
What did you call this week's episode? You come up with a fun name usually.
I think I called it I'll take a nap in November.
Oh, well, that's a good one. That's my favorite Oasis song.
I'll take a nap in November?
Yeah, yeah. I think Liam wrote that one. No, that's more of a
I
folk song. That's more of a folk. I feel like that's probably was played at Falcon Ridge this weekend. Was I'll
I'm
take a
not
nap in November.
super up on my Oasis, I'll be honest with you.
No, okay. I just feel like that's one of their songs. I'm pretty sure.
It could be. It could very
Okay.
well be. You know what else? I'm so ill prepared this evening. I haven't got a pick either.
Oh, good Lord.
What am I gonna do?
Am I gonna have to move? Is this what's happening? I am really nervous to leave you down here with a boy, but I can move if I have to.
See, the problem is I could get it myself. Veronica,
Yeah.
hey! If I get up,
Hmm.
people will see what I'm wearing for pants, is one
Okay.
thing. And I like the mystery of people wondering, like, am I wearing pajamas or not?
At this point, I'm actually wondering.
Yeah, aren't
So
we
so
all?
so I'll come down. My suggestion is be prepared to mute quickly because I'm going to leave a 7-year-old in here. They're
I'll
almost
just take you off.
7 year.
Here's what's happening, everybody. Thank you.
I,
Marlene is here. My long lost cousin, and Jeannie is here, and Veronica. I hit the live button and then realized I don't have a chapstick and I don't have picks for my
and your
guitar.
guy, your guy Friday is also
Is
live with
you,
you.
and you've got the huge puppy and the 6-year-old.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
if
I
I
will.
just, they'll be fine. I'm going to take you off the screen and then you can help me.
Okay, but just want you to know that I'll be working on my reactions when we come back from songs all night tonight.
Okay.
Since Rob suggested it was uncomfortable for him.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. My hair looks curly. Look at that. It isn't, but it looks like it is. My great grandma's chair is still standing, dusty thing but proud. Her piano strings still singing out of tune but loud. 100 years living, and it still wants more. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings. Picks, and we're all just broken things. Hey, Liz. Ooh. That's my grandpa's old jalopy. You still can't turn it on. Out the door and down the road, can't stop us once we're gone. 100 years living, and it still wants more. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till till I knew what it meant to hurt. My granddad stood there stoic as a wall. I wonder if he felt pain at all. Well, of course he did. He was just a little kid back when we don't talk about it. This old house has seen its share of hearts broke on the floor. It will be here after I'm gone, opening its doors. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings. And we're all just broken things. Ooh. Welcome. Yeah. That's what you did the first time you heard that song. You wept. Remember? You wept.
Yes, I wept. Good, right? Good reaction. Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome to
And
the
I
evening.
have. Are you more
Keith,
prepared
hey.
now?
You're
You have your
prepared
things.
because you've wept?
No, you. Are you prepared? You have your things. Your chapstick.
Oh, my chapstick and my pick. I've got double chapstick and I've got the yes. And we've even
Yes.
color coordinated.
And there's even another chapstick I noticed right behind your stuff down. So there's at least three within arm's distance of you
You
down there.
gotta
So
be ready. Did you look at
you're
look? Did you
what you're
notice? Oh man, for a second there you
your
could
muscle
see.
dent you have.
Yeah. Look, oh yeah. Only if
May
I do it like
oh
that.
right there. It's right there. I see it right there. Ooh, right there. It's good. May I quickly tell a broken things this story where our little guy broke me this weekend twice.
Sure.
Can I tell everyone?
Yeah.
He's right here. He may correct me.
Okay.
So we went to go see the Fantastic Four yesterday.
We did.
And while you were in the restroom, there was a particular scene in the movie where the dad, Mr. Fantastic, is there with his little son. No spoilers. I think everybody knows it's called First Steps. You should know there's a baby in it. Is looking at his son and he says, you know, how much you look just like me, or you're gonna look just like me when you grow up. And Brayton and I looked at each other and it was like a touching moment. He's right there. Like I really was like for a second, and he looked up, I looked down, these doughy eyes were just looking up at me. And I was like, oh, that's Keith realizing he's going to look like me when he gets a little bit older. And I was just so moved, right? I told you about it after. It really got me. And then today at the beach, he told me he decided he didn't want to look like me when he grew up, which was tough to hear. What made it even tougher is that he said he really wanted to look like Mr. Beast. And I don't know if you have it, but I sent you a picture of what Mr. Beast looks like. So
You did. I
that's
didn't know why
that
you sent it to me, but
right there, there it is. That's what Brayton wants to look like, is that guy right there. Not like
oh,
me. He did say Mr. Beast, right? He did say it was mostly because of the beard. He also, I think, was worried that he'd have a beard any day now if he looked like me.
well,
So he's waiting for the beard to show up.
you should
But
really like
anyway,
lean into the beard. Like maybe you could dye it. You could do like a
I
Guy Fieri thing.
I could. I feel like if I let it grow out anymore, I'm gonna look like the guy that warns campers in Friday the 13th that there's a crazy person running around, they're all gonna die. Like I look a little bit like that guy now. Like, hey, you
I
kids, look out.
I don't know what that guy looks like, but I'll take your word for it.
You could imagine a crazy local yokel
I'm
that
picturing I'm picturing Herman Munster as seen in Pet Cemetery.
no, that's
Fred
down that
Gwynn.
road, you damn kids. Yeah, that's what he says too. They kill a lot of good pets. Uh Yeah, no, he was very clean shaven and took a real, real bad cut to the Achilles tendon, if you remember in that
Oh, I
movie.
don't. Oh, this is not the place for that.
Oh,
We
that
don't
will
want to hear about
gauge.
that.
We'll gauge anyway. Anyway, Braden made me a broken thing.
Oh, honey.
He did.
Well,
He made me a broken thing. He wants to look like Mr. Beast.
oh,
So,
all right. So hold on. There's conversations happening over here.
well,
I'd like to give some background on this. So Brayton was my grandfather's name, and I always wondered, like, 'cause my grandfather wasn't a talkative man. Ooh, this
mhm.
is a good segue to a song. And so I didn't really know much about his upbringing. I don't even know if he did, to be honest with you. And all I really knew, like, I pressed him for some information at one point, because I knew that he had been pulled out of school in like the fourth grade. That's as far as he got.
Yep,
But I
Braden.
remember one time sitting with him, and he said, "My grandmother taught me how to read. She read me Tom Swift." But he didn't go beyond that. So when I was doing my genealogy, I realized his grandmother, her name was Nellie Brayton. So Brayton was her last name. And that I
Oh,
hadn't
cool.
realized that. I didn't know the origin of his name. I just thought that
And,
was cool.
and he
And
did.
Marlene is a cousin. So when I was on tour back in May, I got a call out of the blue, and it was Marlene. We're long lost cousins
And oh, that's cool. That is very cool.
on the
And
on the
he
seafaring side.
and oh, okay. And he's always interested in why people always think his name is Braden or Brady. And I
It's
try to
more
explain to him
common.
he's got a bit of a unique name.
Yeah,
So
he's very interested in having a rare name.
he's got two.
He's
Greenwood.
got some rare names.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was just gonna say, we had a really great concert this past weekend. I had John and Matthias with me, and I was so excited to get live video. But I think that we just rocked so loud that the audio distorted. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to use it,
Oh no.
but
But
I'll
we
try.
after the song we'll revisit because you had a great success that made me so happy that I do want to be able to pull the audio from. So anyway,
I don't know what you're talking
sing
about, but we'll find out.
sing a song.
Okay, I will. I'm just gonna do this because I just mentioned my grandmother. My grandmother talked a lot. My grandfather who didn't talk very much. Oh, the cranberry blossoms in my grandfather's hands. He'd work all day and sleep real good. He was a solitary man. From the first thing in the morning till the end of the day, never knew what he's thinking. I knew he loved me anyway. Uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. Mm-hmm. Summers when I was in high school and I had to get a job. I got no love for fast food, so I was working on the bog. Get down in them ditches, man, and you're bound to touch a snake. There's me screaming like a little girl. He laughed so hard that he'd shake. In the cranberry blossoms, my grandfather's hands. He'd work all day and sleep real good. He was a solitary man. From the first thing in the morning till the end of the day, never knew what he's thinking. I knew he loved me anyway. Uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. Mm-hmm. With my first broken heart, I searched all around for comfort, and I went to Jesus for a start. Grandpa caught me praying, and he said there ain't no time for hurt. I got the cure for all of that. It's just a hard day's work in the cranberry blossoms. In the cranberry blossoms. As I've gotten older and the vines are still green, he's out there on the tractor. The man never admits defeat. and we don't call it helping. I'm just working while he writes and listening to the stories they always kept inside in the cranberry blossom. My grandfather's haze, he'd work all day and sleep real good. He was a solitary man. From the first thing in the morning to the end of the day, you never knew what he's thinking. I knew he loved me anyway. Wait, hold on. There's so many things I need to do right now.
What?
I think that's so funny.
Oh, that's funny.
The other night, at the concert we did on Saturday, I made a comment about how, like, my real goal here is I want people to know that I'm a PG-13 act. And then the audience renamed me Racy Gracie. And I feel like getting bleeped by closed captioning is a win in that direction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Keith.
That's funny.
And
The big accomplishment that I saw was that I've was the repeat of the town, the woo. Your crowd woos
oh, the
when you.
woos.
Oh, that was a big. That was a big moment. Go ahead, you can.
Rob, listen, we had discussed
Eh,
last week Rob was on and we talked about we were going to watch a movie and prepare. Did we make a
no,
movie
we've got
choice?
movie moment later. We'll do moment later,
Well, because I
but
need to send Rob a link but we didn't prepare a movie altogether.
not yet. No, and I want him to know if he might have just joined late, but I've worked on my expressions. So the first one, I was weeping. This one, you just didn't even give me a chance. I'm gonna save what my expression was gonna be because they're all completely manufactured.
You're talking about
Uh,
last week. Rob was saying that it felt awkward, like when I'm done with the song, and then all of a
I,
sudden you're on the screen, and you're like, "What do I do?"
yeah,
And you've
yeah, and that's
practiced this.
I thought about it, yeah, because mostly because I'm dead inside, so I don't really I don't really have a reaction.
What do you
I
mean
don't
you're dead inside? What
I
is
don't
this?
I
We've been
don't
married
think
for a
I
while now. That's news.
am I enthusiastic about things like this in the moment when it's supposed to be
Oh
like, for example, birthday presents, birthday
no, you
parties.
hate those. You
No,
hate
right,
all of that.
right. I have a hard time with the expression of joy.
But you feel it. You're not dead inside.
I
You
guess I
feel
feel it sometimes.
things.
I do feel some things. Yeah,
You
that's
did
true.
at
But
one point.
anyway,
You did at
what?
one point, like 5 years into our relationship, tell me that I was with Eeyore, and I was like, "Oh well, thanks for telling me now."
I don't think I'm Eeyore. I think I'm more of I actually might be more of like a piglet. I hop around.
Isn't that Tigger?
Piglet. No, oh, it's piglet. Oh no, that's right, Tigger. I was thinking piglet,
I
the little guy. What?
I
I guess Tigger
I
hops.
didn't watch Winnie the Pooh, so I
It's
don't
okay.
really
I didn't either.
know. Okay,
Let's not spend much time on it. Besides, Christopher Robin hated being Christopher Robin, so let's not.
okay,
Dad
let's we
ruined
don't
his life.
we can really segue because we don't have
Let's
much to
go
say
back.
about Disney.
Let's go to your win. Your win was that I always have wanted.
What? Hold on a second.
What is
Hold
it?
on. We have comments that I want to share. So Jeannie has let
I
us
like the
know.
people.
I just need to
Okay.
share these comments. So Jeannie's got her green saltwater country shirt, but she's got green and blue, and I love this. And oh, no pictures, but I'm glad to know this. And then Michael, this is so nice. That's so
Yes,
kind. Thank
that's lovely.
you. And I
And
want to
it's
say to this that I don't know if it projects onto my like what I put out into the world, but like this career choice is basically just crippling self-doubt every day. So
mhm.
so hearing that is really thank you. Thank you.
It's true. There's a lot of puck me off the ledge.
And then also, here's Rob said
Yes.
he's sitting out tonight. That I would like to save that quote forever. So
Yeah.
copy that and paste it somewhere so we always have that. Okay, you
Okay.
were saying? I'm sorry, I had
I
to.
was saying that, we often listen to live broadcasts, and I love the shout out, and also my wrestling friend, right? He gets a cheap pop when you say the location of where you are,
Meaning
and I've
like
always, hello, New Bedford,
when you're
and
performing.
people
Yeah, okay.
scream because they're performing New Bedford, right?
Yeah.
And I begged you to do it, and this weekend at your show in your hometown. You did it. And that crowd enthusiastically, repeatedly, sometimes too much, cheered back at the woo anytime they wooed anytime you mentioned Wareham.
They
It was
did.
wonderful.
They
It was so
did.
cool.
Oh my God. And I trained them. And you know, the best part for me was they knew the words to all the songs. Did you see? They were singing with me.
Yeah. Yeah, it
It
was
was,
cool.
I was like almost moved to tears to have people singing my songs with me. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
And, like maybe I've had one person in an audience that kind of knew a song, but these people knew all of them. It was really wow.
Yeah. No, that it was super cool. It was a great night. Um, I played 75 minutes of tag in the nearby playgrounds, but what I heard was fantastic.
Thank you.
And that
Thank
merch
you.
table was looking good.
Yeah, well the
You
merch
had
table was
t-shirts out like a rock star.
I felt like a rock star. I did. I did.
You
For
were.
one night. I don't often feel cool, but on Saturday I did.
Yeah, that's right.
I've been trying to dig deep into a song I haven't played in a while.
Okay, are you gonna
Keith
send
wants
me
me
away
to.
now?
Hey, can you just let my booking agent know that Keith wants me to play in Minnesota for the Granite City Folk Society?
Oh,
Can you just make a note there?
yeah, yeah, I'll let him know.
He's my booking
I
agent.
gotta tell you, and yeah, booking agent slash manager, and it is tough to get a meeting with you. So I'm glad that we have this time to do that because I beg sometimes.
and it's
Okay.
hard to get a meeting with me, and I'm
Yeah.
never like relaxing. It's not because I'm doing something inane. I'm
Yes. No,
always
no, that's yes.
I'm
There are
not blowing it off.
tasks
I'm
on.
constantly working.
No, right. You are a full-time musician. It's not just like you do a concert and then go home until the next concert. There's merch going on, there's booking going on, there's video going
Spreadsheets.
on.
There's
Spreadsheet.
spreadsheets.
Oh yeah, you're on top of it.
Okay, listen, these people are not here to hear me talk about spreadsheets. What they're here for is to see if I remember the words to my own songs.
All right, so
And this one is wishy washy. I'll be honest. It's
they
early in
won't
the
know.
night, so I can redeem
They won't
myself.
know.
They
Send me
will
away.
because okay, bye. So here's the thing. I think I mentioned this last week or the week before. Poor Scott's job is often telling me that I'm good. Because this is a career choice that is so full of crippling self-doubt. Every time I write a song, I share it with him and I say, what do you think? And what I'm looking for is, oh my gosh, you're amazing. And half the time, 85% of the time, he doesn't really, he does the Eeyore thing we were just talking about where he doesn't really react. But he loved this one. So I hope I remember the words. Just me minding my business. Late morning, slow scrolling on the internet, and hello. I haven't seen you in such a long time. I've forgotten how you take over my mind. Here we go. Take a good long look at you, and nothing has changed. Eat you one tall cool drink of water, I still need a taste. I hope you're ready. I don't think you know I bring you with me everywhere I go. My hands are steady and they need love. Give me what you can give me, I'll make it enough. How do I make you notice how bad I want this? Do I dare send you a message like, hey you, how you doing, where you live, like I don't know? Of losing my dignity, so I post a picture, it's the best one that I got of me. No shame, no. I hope you take a look at me and see nothing has changed. Ain't you once a cool drink of water? I still need a taste. I hope you're ready. I don't think you know I bring you with me everywhere I go. My hands are steady and they need love. Give me what you can give me, I'll make it enough. How do I make you notice how bad I want this? I'll make up some silly reason or some stupid excuse. Well, I just had to talk to you, brother. There ain't no girl who would ever try harder to hold you. God, I wanna know you. I hope you're ready. I don't think you know I bring you with me everywhere I go. My hands are steady and they need love. Give me what you can give me, I'll make it enough. How do I make you notice? How do I make you notice? How do I make you notice how bad I want this?
Oh, oh, that was wonderful. So hot.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bex Ranner. Keith made me laugh in the beginning of that because I was talking about not knowing the words. I knew all the words. I did it. Did you
You
notice I
did.
did it?
Oh, yes, yes. I track your
Question.
words.
I have a question for people who watch this regularly. Do I look different tonight?
Uh-oh. That's a trap. It's a trap, people.
It's not a trap.
I've been
Pete,
this way. It's a trap. I know it. What?
you know why I'm asking?
Your
Because
hair
I
looks
got a new
wonderful.
no, because I got a new light, and I'm wondering if it makes a difference. It was a lot of effort to get the light, to set up the light, and just wondering, was it worth it?
Oh, okay.
Do I
Well,
look the same to
she
you?
kind of, you kind of gave it away. You didn't give people a chance to answer.
Okay. Oh, I got nervous. I didn't want people to feel pressured. Okay. Yes. Okay, slightly, and you can't put your finger on it, and that was all I was going for. Was just a little nudge.
Sorry, I had to get up because the dog was eating a prop.
You have props.
Why is that a fan?
Oh, Jeannie! That's my girl.
See that's how you handle that. That's right. Yes.
That is
Hair
my
looks thick.
girl.
Yes, that's it. I see muscle dents. Your hair looks particularly good. Oh, look at that. I see what you just did it right there, didn't you? You did.
Well, okay, so
You
I was
checking out
remembering.
your own arm. I see
I
what
what?
you're doing.
When that was my hair.
No, no.
So
Oops. Oh,
Nils says the difference is they can see me. Yeah, I realized that you have been looking better than me, and I couldn't have that.
oh no, we don't want that. That's a sad times. That's end of days.
But I mean, like lighting wise. But that's also
Hmm.
I'm in a basement and you're not. And I appreciate you, Jeannie, because here's the thing. The other night, I was feeling good about how I looked on Saturday, and my mother was there, and you weren't. So usually I would go to you and
I'm
be
on the
like, "Do I
phone,
look
bud.
okay? Am
Oh,
I
oh.
presentable?" And instead of going to
Oh.
you because you weren't there, I went to my mother,
Hmm.
and she said, "Comb your hair."
Oh.
And I was like, "Mama, there's nothing I can do. Like, my hair's been in a clip. Brush it anyway." And I said, "Okay, I will, Ma, but it won't make a difference." And then I did it and looked at her. She said,
Are you
"That's my nice.
free?
Thank you, Jeannie."
It's very free to say that because your mother's not online tonight. We know that for sure.
She
So,
could be. Okay, so,
I
all right,
think we know.
Marlene. All right, Marlene says that the video's clearer and my hair looks wavy too. So thank you.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, if this is, I see. We all know why you did that.
It was really because the light. I think I see a difference, but I just wondered, you know.
Okay, no, I'm not going to be the last. You're not going to leave me hanging. You look beautiful. You look
Thank you.
beautiful. You looked beautiful before. You look beautiful. No light. Amazing.
Jeannie's wondering if I was wearing Birkenstocks the other night. Yes, yes.
Probably, right?
Yes. Here's the thing. I have 4 pair of designer shoes purchased
Hmm.
as tax deductions because I'm only going to wear them on the stage. The problem is they all have a 1-inch heel. And
Mm.
I really am afraid of falling again, and that's going to be the thing I conquer after the summer is nice shoes on stage.
I mean, fine, but be comfortable.
Yeah, but you want a little pizzazz.
I think you got enough pizzazz.
Okay, fine. Do you think so?
Oh,
That
you're
was
so
really
yeah,
that was
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, it's like the old person version of Riz.
What? No, I don't think we're allowed to say that.
No, that's why I
Um,
say pizzazz.
Nil says I always wear Birkenstocks. Yes, I do. And oh, someone said go full hippie and play barefoot.
Oh, no.
That would also be dangerous for me. I need the ankle support.
Although
But I do anyway.
there's a whole audience of people that would love for you to play barefoot.
The foot audience, I know. This is not the show for that. But I do know that that's a thing. Actually, speaking of which, if you look on my
Oh
Instagram,
boy.
there are some pictures from the winter where I used a bath bomb in the bathtub, and the bath bomb
Hmm.
looked really
Hmm.
pretty, so I took a picture of it and I shared it. My foot's in it. My niece, who is 21, recently said, Auntie, are you going for a particular demographic with your Instagram? She wondered if I was like purposefully
Oh,
looking for feet people. And
no, I mean we take them.
Keith is right. Pizzazz is better without broken ankles, and I've had plenty of those. But I am on the hunt for some. I want Birkenstocks where the top is a shiny red. So if anyone sees those in a size 5.5, I'm your girl. Hey, I
And if
have.
there's oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
We've
No,
just
you
been
go ahead.
we've been talking for a while, and I feel like people aren't necessarily here to hear me talk about my feet, unless you are, and that you know.
Again, if you are, I'll put the email below, and people can email me, and we'll take care of that for them too.
Okay. Well, on that note, um, we didn't discuss how to segue into this
Oh,
here.
yeah, yeah.
I'd like to do it. Did you have something you wanted to say about this song?
No, you just accept. If we would have had our meeting, I
Yeah.
would have said, you don't have to set me up by saying, hey, is there something you want to say about that song? You could, I would have just said, we always talk about the cover songs, and I have a particular cover song that I love, and you were kind enough to work on it.
Yeah, I
Made me
did.
cry when you sang it. I'm going to work real hard to have it not cry now. So I'm going to probably turn around and yell at the dogs, but
All
go
right.
for it.
I'm gonna jump in, and then we can talk about the song itself after.
Let's do that. Bye bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Wait a second. All right. Hold on. Booking agent. Wait a second. Michigan. We got to put some Michigan on the schedule as well.
Yeah.
And
Did
also,
you
I can talk about my feet. Can I talk about my feet in Michigan? Can we do a 2 for
did
1?
did you get me to do the spin though?
You may have. All right, I'm gonna do my song now. Bye. Glad you're here, Kelly. I have a diagnostic heart, cold and analytic love. I see the symptoms, read the charts. Sterile hands and rubber gloves. I've been too long in quarantine. I need some intensive care. Disconnect me from machines. Let's have a messy love affair. This terminal immunity from your infectious laughter. It's a patient kind of privacy that kills happy ever after. I beg to do not resuscitate. didn't want your life support, but your heart didn't hesitate to heal my diagnostic heart. According to Hippocrates, first do no harm. Casual affairs yield casualties. The first to go, my diagnostic heart. A miracle, a paradox. It takes two different heartbeats, kinda like a pair of socks, will warm a pair of cold feet. Circulation is the key. Pressure builds and tears apart. A surge right through my circuitry, bypass my diagnostic heart. According to Hippocrates, first do no harm. Casual affairs yield casualties. The first to go, my diagnostic heart. The first to go, my diagnostic heart. Hi.
Such a good song. Hi, I
It's
love
such a
that.
good song. Imagine if I wrote that. Then you would think I was a genius every day if I wrote that.
I think you're a genius every day, Grace.
I set you up for
But
that.
no, I love that song. Lyrically, I love it.
Ah,
Touches on all the things. It's just a song I love. And I don't I don't know that we've ever listened to it like I put it on in the car. It just gets me every time I hear it. I love it with your voice. I love it the way she wrote it, you know,
it's so good. So
and it's got, yeah.
that's written by
Go
Susan
ahead.
Gibson. Hey
Yep.
Maggie. Susan wrote Wide Open Spaces for the
Yep.
Chicks, for the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah.
Nikki, did you hear the whole thing? I'm obsessed with this song.
Uh,
And so Susan on her website, she does like songwriting coaching, and she has this whole thing about like, why should you hire me? And she's like, sure, I wrote Wide Open Spaces, but that is not why you should hire me. Her point is that she's worked at songwriting for such a long time, and for her, that like this is way better than Wide Open
yeah.
Spaces. And it's interesting. I'm pretty sure she told me that was written. It was a prompt.
Yeah, I believe that was the story. You know, you never know. The stories kind of morph, but I think you'd probably know reality better. But that's the story that she told, was that it was a prompt. And yeah, no, she's fantastic. If you get a chance to catch her in a show, she's great. She's
And honestly, every time
wonderful.
I listen to that song, or when I sing it, I hear something different because I don't know. It just got so many cool layers to it. Just so good.
And you know, I get nervous about going to the doctors, like goes for a lot of people. And it does actually hit on that too, right? It hits those feelings for me too. It's
Yeah.
like Colorado and the flying and the thing. It hits something deep. Anyway,
Mm.
I just love that song. Thank you for doing it.
Yeah. So Nikki's here, and so I'm gonna do a song for Nikki. Um,
And then when you come back, I think we should talk about your trip, your flight
my
home.
trip. We could talk about watermelon cocktails. You know, if that came up.
We could talk about lots of things. I get what you're saying.
Okay. All right. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna do a song, and then whatever you happen to do while I'm singing it is what you do.
Okay, bye.
Bye. He likes to surprise me, and he gets really mad if I ruin the surprise. Now he's shaking his head at me. A little bit tired, a little bit late. Ain't been sleeping much these days. I was hoping for a moment that I could bend your ear some more and show you what these hands are for. It's you, if you want me to. 'Cause even if it's a long shot, I don't wanna wait another minute. It's my bed, I want you in it. Oh, why are we always running from danger, baby? I wanna take a risk, so come on. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. I think you're sweet, I think you know. It's funny how my feelings show. I've tried, but this face ain't lying. I turn red when I see you, but you're polite, so nobody knew. It's time, I'm done hiding. 'Cause even if you turn away, I don't wanna waste another minute. It's the only way I'm gonna get it. Oh, why are we always running from danger, baby? I wanna take a risk, so come on. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. Ooh, when it's late and you can't sleep, tell me, do you think of me? 'Cause even if it's just a night, I don't wanna waste another minute. I ain't living with a what if. Oh, why are we always running from danger, baby? I wanna take a risk, so come on. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. If you said no, I wouldn't blame you. Throw our whole world to oblivion. First of
That
all,
was wonderful.
I would like to request that from now on, everyone just refer to me as Racy Gracie. Let's just make it a thing. I'm a PG-13 act. Okay. Uh, Maggie, I love you. And I think what would be really wonderful, no pressure, but like if you choreographed a dance to one of my songs and then you put that on the internet, I don't think anything could make me feel cooler. So I'm just floating the idea. Okay, that was all. Hi.
Yes, love that song. Hi. So the reason why I'm explaining to you why I didn't get up, I feel like you're owed an explanation.
About the
So
cocktail?
yeah, so number one, particularly the watermelon cocktail, is you witnessed me earlier like a rabid raccoon eating the remainder of the watermelon out of a Tupperware.
Okay, yep.
It was not one of my proudest moments.
Okay.
I was pretty sure I was two fisting the rest of the watermelon.
Mm-hmm.
again, like a
Okay.
raccoon.
Sure.
So we don't have any, so I can switch. The second reason is because I have 300 pounds of dog up here. And every time I leave this area, I'm sure you can watch in the background as something of mine gets destroyed. For
So,
example, this
oh
little tiny
no.
itty bitty stadium here that I spent so
Did he eat a Lego?
he didn't eat no, he didn't eat anything. What he did was he systematically
Oh, okay. But here's the real
no,
question, and here's the important
yeah.
question. Does that mean there's like no cocktail service or just no watermelon?
Okay. Why don't you sing a song? Sing, sing one of the longer ones. Okay,
Okay.
stretch as it stretch it out a little bit. Okay.
Sure.
Meanwhile, we have Dogmageddon going on. Okay. Okay.
Dog
So you
Mageddon. Okay.
all right. Take me
Okay,
off the screen. I got things to do.
bye. All that, and what am I going to sing? I don't know. Earlier, someone complimented my lamp. Thank you. What I wanted was, or listen, there was this really nice restaurant in town, and it had a lot of cool Victorian looking features like this lamp, and it became my favorite restaurant, and they had great cocktails, and I loved it so much. And it was replacing my old favorite restaurant that had closed. So I felt like, okay, I solved that problem. I now have a favorite restaurant again. But then this place just like out of the blue closed. And so I sent them a message. I'm like, I'm so sad that you've closed, but also I'm sad that I'll never see your Tiffany lamp again. Would you sell me the fixture? And they didn't say no, but they never got back to me again. And so I like scoured the internet for a comparable Tiffany lamp, and I couldn't really find anything except for this, which I got off of Amazon for $20. So I'm really glad that that you take my lamp. All right, Maggie is asking for a song from my new album. All right, all right. I've got a. I have this issue where every time it's time to like make a set list or sing a song, my brain goes, do I know any? and then I panic. But I'm gonna do this song. For a while, I was not. It took me a while to get confident in this one, but I like it. On Saturday, the concert I performed was in Parkwood Beach, which is the neighborhood where I grew up. I grew up on Parkwood Drive, and when I performed this, every time I said Parkwood Drive, the whole audience wooed, and I've never felt like more of a rock star than I did in that moment. For you, Maggie. "12 years old, with a guitar in my hand. Tiger beat over every wall, that was my whole plan. Gwen Stefani's abs, how does she get 'em? Is that practice Chopin? Dreaming about Hanson and how I'm gonna get 'em. Holding out for a long-haired man. This ain't nothing like I thought it was. Lee Matt's doing my makeup in a parking lot. Street tough, giving me side-eye while he looks for love. Right through me, but doesn't everyone? Until the lights come up, I was just a kid on Parkwood Drive, singing loud just to feel alive. I felt like a nothing, I guess. It started something, doesn't everybody feel like this? Won't somebody please notice I exist? '25 dive bar, dark corner with a guitar in my hand. Living the dream, turn it up a little louder over the shouts of a drunk man. What is success and how do you get it? Selling t-shirts out of my van. Dreaming about the day when I can finally say I made it, man. But this ain't nothing like I thought it was. Late nights doing my makeup in a parking lot. Street tough giving me side eye while he looks for love right through me, but doesn't everyone? Until the lights come up, I was just a kid on Parkwood Drive, singing loud just to feel alive. I felt like nothing, I guess. Started something, doesn't everybody feel like this? Won't somebody please notice I taste? I felt like nothing, I guess. It started something, now I'm waiting for the plot twist. Won't somebody please notice I exist? Won't somebody please notice I exist? I'm trying to drag out that ending because he just brought me a cocktail and then ran upstairs. Let's see how quickly can the man run. Pretty fast. Pretty fast. He's running up the stairs. I should just put this on and then we can see when he rolls in. Let's see. There you are. And you're back. Let's see. Oh, this has ice cream in it.
Yeah, which I know you can't eat, so it's kind of an awful tease, but that's okay.
No, but I think that's like the winning thing for singers, right? You're supposed to have ice cream.
Oh, and you've got yeah, you've got a straw there, so you don't have to worry about having an ice cream mustache.
That is where it's at.
Thank you.
You are very fast.
Yes,
We
yes,
just want to
true.
recognize how fast you are.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Did you have something to say?
I'm exhausted right now. I need a break. No,
Oh, I didn't want to cut you off. That's all.
No. Brayton was asking about Antarctica while I was down there, so that did delay me a few minutes.
Wait, hold on. Our child was asking about Antarctica?
Yeah. Hey, and I have some good news. You know
What?
when we were in Red Lodge, beautiful Red Lodge, Montana,
I do?
and we were kind of fun house hunting. Let's just say fun house, very dreaming house hunting, right? And
Sure.
his reaction was beyond nonplussed. He was mad, right?
Yes, he
Didn't
did
want to
not want to
leave,
look
right?
at houses. Yep.
So good news is today he let me know that he would be willing to move to Montana.
Okay.
And the only thing he really wants is that he really thinks if we do that, we could turn our house into the world's largest fish tank.
This house.
Disgusting. And he followed it up by asking, Dad, if you were to flood the house, how would you do it? Would you do the sink?
Maybe you shouldn't be saying this for insurance purposes in case our child
Well,
one day tries to flood the
just think.
house.
Well, that's what I was worried about because it was like right as I walked upstairs. And then he asked me as we came upstairs, Dad, were you ever sneaky as a kid?
Well, he's sneaky.
And I said, it's good. I said no, because my parents had few rules, and I felt like I really did not ever want to disappoint them because I knew it would break their heart. And and I think as I did that, he was hiding shit throughout the house. So I just want to thank
Yeah, no,
you.
I think so too. I
Anyway,
think
so good news, we can move.
if I personally hadn't been so afraid of everything, I would have been sneaky, but I was too scared to be sneaky. And then regarding the flooding the house,
Yes.
my fear is because Home Alone is one of his favorite movies, my fear is now that he's going to wet bandit the thing. You know how they put gum in the
He,
drains after they rob a house?
he, yeah, he's going to combine his movie knowledge with his YouTube knowledge because he saw something on YouTube that
It's
clearly
concerning.
led
I just want to
led
say,
him
like,
to
we're
this.
on YouTube right now. Like, I am pro YouTube, except for my child. I don't want the kid on YouTube. I just think, what a vacuous place where anything can happen. I blame YouTube.
Okay, it felt aimed at me, but sure.
It was not aimed at you.
Okay, good. Phew.
This
Are you gonna
is.
sing a song?
Yeah, well, you just mentioned your parents, which made me think of a song.
Oh, all right. So it's not one of the sexy ones.
No.
No.
But I do have to figure out my key, so just riff for a second, would you?
Okay, well, while you do that, I was thinking as you were drinking your drink there, and I talked to you about the ice cream mustache, I thought if you could stick your foot up while drinking the ice cream thing out of a straw, whole new audience right there. We'd have whole new audience. Foot
The feet.
up, foot up, drinking the drink with a straw and with a ice cream mustache.
Jeannie wonders if our child has his own cell phone. No,
No,
he absolutely does not. No.
but but he can make announcements anywhere in the house at any time that he wants to via Alexa.
We have so many Alexas. I have to whisper
Oh,
it
oh yeah.
because there's one right next to me.
Shoot, yeah. Sorry.
All right, well, I think I have my key here.
Okay.
We're all about to find out.
Bye-bye.
Red Robin every Tuesday like clockwork. You buy me lacy things because you are a flirt. Sarcastic reverie because our hearts hurt. Ain't family such a funny thing? I loved you when I saw you're such a good dad. Gentlest hands I've ever seen, I've ever had. Who'd have ever guessed things could get so bad? But we're safe at home in our catacomb. Let 'em lie, we don't need 'em. I'm glad we tried, but let's take our freedom and just call it what it is. A family of narcissists, all I need is you to warm my feet. Our child is getting big, he's such a wild card. We've spared him from the truth that sometimes people are hard. And when I look at him, I see their disregard for their firstborn son. How could anyone let 'em lie? We don't need 'em. I'm glad we tried, but let's take our freedom and just call it what it is. A family of narcissists, all I need is you beside me. And when I was little, I wanted sisters, I wanted brothers, a big ass family table, 20 cousins plus our mothers. But things got kinda crowded, they ganged up and made us suffer. I say let 'em clean our plates up, hold each other and recover. And let 'em lie, we don't need 'em. I'm glad we tried, but let's take our freedom and just call it what it is. A family of narcissists, all I need is you beside me.
You know what that is? Can you tell? What's that? What's that? You know what that is?
Slow clap?
You got the slow clap.
Slow
Good reaction,
clap.
right? What?
No, slow clap doesn't feel complimentary.
It is, but I mean, I guess it's now turned into a non-complimentary thing because people mock it. But it was meant to be complimentary. What do you want?
Oh no, I know you.
I
That
meant it. Yeah.
song is probably the most true to my life thing I've ever written.
Yeah?
Nothing in that is not true.
All right. I'll have
Did
to
I
go back
say
and look at
that?
those lyrics again.
it is all just 100% like our life since October.
Yeah.
And it's like a vulnerable thing. I think most of the time, I play songs. Obviously, I write songs from my experience, right?
Mm.
Things that I know. Like that's what you're gonna do is write what you know. But most of the time, like I'll cloak things. There's a
Hmm.
little bit of tongue in cheek to it, or there's like cranberry blossoms, for example. The description of
Yeah.
my grandfather's persona is accurate, but he didn't grow cranberries.
Right.
But that one is just feels really vulnerable because there it is. It's and I
Yeah.
and no, go ahead.
I was going to say, some we have this discussion quite often. We've had it before, I think, even on your Monday night broadcast. But it's even a thing I don't always know when you play a song is what percentage of this is cloaked, what percentage of this is made up to fill gaps, and what percentage of this is like literal or as close to literal as it can get. Case in point, the other song that I always tell you about, the one that you thought of at the farm stand, that one.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
this is very literal, yeah.
Jeannie's
But we
wondering
do
the
want
name
that.
of this song. It's "Let 'Em Lie" is the song is the title at the moment. It exists on my Patreon page. The demo I made of it is on there with the lyrics. If anyone's interested, every
Mhm.
song I've written since I started the Patreon is on there in its demo form. And when I was in Texas back in whenever that was March, Walt, who's producing some new songs for me, wanted to do that one,
Mm,
but what stopped him was me telling him that it was 100% my truth at the
ugh,
moment. And he's like, I don't know if you want to do that.
mm,
But it's interesting, in that scenario, you and I were really bullied, like
yeah.
unacceptably bullied and treated really badly, and like people kept doubling down on it. And so like writing that for me was really healing. It let me get my pain out.
Hmm.
And then I'm thinking to myself, but why? Like, they didn't hold back their cruelty, right? So why do I hold back the thing that's healing me from it? Does that make
Yeah, and
sense?
the two responses I would have had is one, you've had other songs that are pretty close to real, right? That are whether it's you write a song about somebody you're going out with, right? And then 2 years later you're broken up. But it still
Yeah.
could be a good song, right? It still could be a
Yeah.
meaningful song and it could be 75% true. The other thing is what that to me always ties to is the bigger picture of how like three-quarters of the country feels right now. Not to get too political, but like you feel like you're being bullied, you feel like people are taking things away, you feel like people are saying things that just aren't true. And I mean, we kind of just stepped away. We went, okay, we're just not gonna be part of that anymore. And so we kind of said, let them lie, which is kind of right. The world feels sometimes it feels like everything out there is just bullying and doubling down.
Yeah.
And so I do think to record it because it does speak to that because pretty much everybody has felt that at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, for me, and I can only speak for myself, and maybe people can feedback if this feels true for them, but I've spent most of my life very, very concerned about whether or not people like me. That's been my primary driver, I think, until now. Like
Mhm.
everything I've done in my life is, I hope they like me.
Right.
And it's exhausting, and like I had this realization, like there are people that don't give a shit. they just
Yeah.
they're living so that they can be happy, and I had also read about the let them theory. Like people have tattoos that say let them,
Mhm.
because you cannot control what other people think. You can't. Somebody don't
Right.
doesn't like you, and there's a lot of people that don't like me. Well, I guess let them.
Yeah.
And in this scenario, I think I was just so tied. Growing up, my family was kind of fractured. Um, Nobody pretended everything was fine. People didn't talk to each other, but I could have had such a big family, and I fancied myself like the bringer togetherer. So, like, I would reach out to my uncles that didn't talk to each other, and I would talk to them, and because what I really had this dream of as a kid was like having these huge family gatherings and family Christmases. It's all I wanted. And so I think when you and I got together, I was like, oh wow, I'm getting this thing I always wanted. And I didn't realize until this past October how desperately I just wanted them to like me. And I think when we'd be together with them, I would like bend over backward just because I wanted these people to like me. And after everything, don't start a business with your family. That's what my brother always says. After everything went sour, I realized like, wow, I've been trying so hard and it still didn't matter.
Right.
Because not everybody's going to like you. So I guess
Right.
that's the universal thing in that song.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I do think it's universal. So I think it's worth recording for that. And it's got a pretty catchy chorus. And look who's here.
A child?
So maybe it's time to sing a song.
All right, here I go. I'm going to sing a song. It's time for PG-13 Grace.
Wait, say
Bye.
goodbye. Hold on, say bye. Wait, stand up, say bye. Wait, bye. Quick little hi.
Can you see me?
Bye.
Bye. Everybody's walking around with some kind of secret. Look in my eyes, I bet you wouldn't believe I'm 10 miles high, that's the way I get by, I get stoned. My mama told me that she don't wanna hear it. I might not be a criminal, but it don't change her mind. Wrong side of the tracks, I don't care about that, I get stoned. Prescription bottles lying around the sink ain't for me. I'll take it in some chocolate or my high noon tea. I spent too long walking around with anxiety. Lorazepam, Ativan, I was pharmaceutically treated or defeated. Now I'm green like the trees, I get stoned. Disappointing my childhood church, but Jesus didn't give us plants to leave him in the lurch. Oh, everybody's walking around with some kind of secret. Look in our eyes, I bet you wouldn't believe we're all 10 miles high. That's the way we get by, we get stoned. If you're tired of the politics, it's my favorite trick. Just get stoned. He's not there to react, but the dog is. There you are.
That was a lot.
What was the child or the song?
The child loved the song. Love the child too. Let's not let him watch that part.
Okay, so the impetus for writing that song. That song is actually mostly true too. So I have had a difficult time sleeping since 2015. The summer of 2015, I just stopped being able to sleep on my own. And for a long time, my doctor was prescribing me like anxiety medications that just made me feel really terrible and like sluggish throughout the day, and it didn't work for me. And then I tried edibles, and don't you know, those put me to sleep. And I had this moment in 2020. I went to usually you had gone to the dispensary. This time I went. And I remember I was standing there feeling so grateful that I had a mask on because I didn't want anyone to see me there, even though it was perfectly legal. And at one point, like I saw the parent of one of my former piano students, and I was like, no, don't see me here. You're going to think I'm bad. And then it's taken me until now, I guess, to be like, yeah, that helps me sleep.
Yeah, and it does, and what a terrible thing to have anxiety on top of anxiety on top of anxiety.
But I
And yeah,
remember like telling my mom that I was going from pharmaceutical relief for my sleep issues to that, and she's like, I don't want to hear it. And
yeah, it's
that was
crazy.
really and my mom's
Well,
really a forward thinking person.
sure.
No, Maggie, it wasn't your mom. No. This particular parent was a police officer. It made it even worse. Really cared what they think about me. But I remember talking to my mom like I don't understand why this particular thing is problematic for you because I mean, how is it any worse than alcohol? That you don't
Right.
judge people for that. Um,
Yeah.
Heather, that's a good point. Except this person was a police officer on duty.
He
they
was
weren't.
checking IDs.
They weren't shopping. But it is just funny to me that there still is that stigma, and maybe it's that thing in me where I still am just really want people to like me, and I don't want people to think poorly of me.
It could be. I mean, there just is. There's still a stigma attached because you didn't feel nervous about me bringing you a drink.
Yeah, no, no, no shame about that,
Yeah.
Maggie, because your mom did. She did deliver me. So Keith and Heather are on the same page here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yes, Jeannie too. Okay, see, the more we talk about this, this is the point of that song. Everybody does it. So
Yeah.
many more people than you would think use it because it's fine. And my experience has been that like antidepressants and stuff just make me feel weird.
Yeah. Isn't
So
it nice to have? Yeah. I agree with you.
so anyway, there's my song about weed. PG-13
Yeah.
Grace. Here she is.
Look at
No
you.
no holds bad, baby.
No, look at you. You're crazy. You take one edible
I'm a
at
free woman.
at a prescribed time just before you fall asleep when no one is near.
Oh man, I was
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Well, so I had you remember last week or the week, whatever week it was, I had to have that procedure, which
I
required me to
remember.
like eat nothing for an entire day, and then they oh well maybe you should try my solution, sir.
Yeah.
We were prior to the day of fasting before the clean out. They they're going through which medications of mine I could take or not, and I was like, well, this is the thing that helps me sleep. And she pretty much said, if a doctor had prescribed it for you, we would say you could take it.
And you stuck to that instead of saying, "Well, yeah, my doctor prescribed it." Like what you could have done. That what she was saying is it's okay.
I know, but a doctor didn't prescribe it, and I like to follow the rules.
I know. Yes, you are. You are a rule follower. Okay, that's fine.
I love a
I'm
rule. I
assuming.
love a rule.
I'm assuming. Oh, okay, that's good because I like to be a boss.
There we go.
So look at us. Um,
We've had two requests. We have a beer in a teacup request, and we have a Massachusetts request.
okay.
Do you have a request? I always ask you, and you never.
I mean, you did one of the two covers that I really was interested in you doing, and I would say of those two, I would start with Beer in a Teacup because I just think that song's a jam, and I missed it.
Well, let me give a little taste of. I know, and this is what. This is the
Yeah.
only reason I have paranoia about my nighttime edible that I take when I'm firmly in bed. You never know.
That's how you solve those Jessica Fletcher murders so quickly.
Yeah, it gets my thinker going. I'm not going to do the full thing, but I'm just going to leave you. I'm going to leave you in
You're
here
gonna give us
while
a
I'm going to give
little
you a
taste.
taste of a
A
song
little taste. Oh,
I'm considering working this up as a cover. What's the first lyrics to it?
oh no, you
Oh.
can't do that to me.
You have black hair, I have blue. You look sadder than most girls do. The way you look down, always watching the ground. Well, I like watching you.
There you go.
Your friends, they don't like me.
Hmm.
I think they're jealous of my tattoos. I'm not a bad guy, just like wearing black. I'm not scared of anything but saying this to you is going down. Neither of us wanna be alone right now. Oh my, I'm such a sucker for the lonely kind. And I'm loving on you, oh my, girl, you get me high. Yeah, you're my type, you're danger, danger. I love it. So that's by Blue
Yeah.
October, and I have a playlist for when I go on tour by myself. It is called Driving, and
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
that is firmly ensconced on my driving playlist. Blue October's really good.
They are. They're one of my favorites.
Except I do not like the single that made them famous.
Hate me.
It goes like this. Hate me today. Hate
Yeah.
me tomorrow. I don't like that song. But all the other ones I'm into.
Thumbs up. That's good.
Now, back to my task at hand here.
Mhm.
Massachusetts request came in first, so I think I'll do that one. One of
Okay, so
these
just
days. Oh yeah.
I was saying just to be clear, we're sticking with the plan, which is you asked me what I think you should play. I say I think you should do the other one, and then
I
it's like a set.
forgot.
It's like your set list game.
I forgot. I'm sorry. Yes, bedtime blueberry edibles, Jeannie. Yes.
Hmm.
Me too. Me too. Okay, I'm gonna play this song, then we can discuss more about.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna leave
Bye.
first.
Oh, Maggie just said, "Can I believe Ozzy Osbourne?" So, before I got your song, Jeannie and Terry, but back in the day when I had a band, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. Finish with my woman, 'cause she wouldn't help me with my mind. All day long I think of things, but nothing seems to satisfy. Can you help me occupy my brain? I used to cover Ozzy Osbourne. Anyway, this song is decidedly not Ozzy Osbourne. Or speaking of which, I saw a funny meme this week, which was Ozzy on one side and Hulk Hogan on the other. And I think that Ozzy was 76 and Hulk Hogan was 71. And the point was like the difference between like working out and living a healthy lifestyle and doing drugs or something like that. Like it did. Scott, can you shake your head? Like, do you know what I'm talking about? That meme? He does, yeah. He can fact check me when he goes back. Anyway, my dream is that someday I'm going to figure out a way using technology to play this on the guitar and sing, but somehow also accompany myself on the accordion. I don't know. Because this song really needs the accordion solo. I'm on my way, Massachusetts. Still got 3,000 miles ahead. The desert's singing sweetly, but the truth is, there's no other place I wanna rest my head. You caught my eye, Carolina. You're tempting me, Tennessee. But when I think about skipping stones and winding roads that lead you home, there's one place I see. So I'm on my way, Massachusetts. Can almost feel my feet at the water's edge. I try to quell the homesick, but it's useless. The summer heat, the sandy feet there in my bed. Caught my eye, Carolina. You're tempting me, Tennessee. But when I think about autumn's turn, the way the leaves there start to burn, there's one place for me. You caught my eye, Carolina. You're tempting me, Tennessee. But when magic of the winter lost. There's one place for me, so I on my way, Massachusetts. My soul's made up your history. I know you like to claim the founding fathers, but how about mermaid tails, big old whales, and piracy? Cobblestones, colonial homes, land of the free. Love or hate her, she's the state I'll never leave.
Grabbing my harpoon.
Oh, for the whales or for the mermaids?
Well, oh, I'd go mermaid hunting if I had my choice, I suppose. That seems more fun.
That sounds awful. Mermaids are basically humans.
We had this discussion last week, tops. So, um, so just want to clear the air. Hulk Hogan did do lots and lots and lots and lots of drugs. I don't know if you could
But
tell,
like
but he's
steroids, those drugs.
yeah, yeah.
So is what you're saying
I'm not, allegedly.
that steroids might be worse than weed?
Yes, I am. But also, Hulk Hogan is a monster. So let's not pretend that. I think
You're
Ozzy
welcome,
probably
Terry.
better guy. Hulk Hogan, monster.
I mean, you took a direction with the harpoon.
Yeah, yeah, I did. Anyway, can't get
And
that
we're
out.
wrapping Willie Nelson in bubble wrap, and I think that's prudent.
So you. I know you probably have. We have a few more songs here. I do want to talk about your trip that you just had.
The one I just had or the one I'm about to have?
The one you just had, because we have the little mystery guest.
Yes. Okay. So now some of the people watching are on my mailing list.
Yes, don't answer this.
I jumped the shark. They already know.
That's not jumping the shark. That's just spoiling something.
Okay. Well, what
We'll
is
talk about jump the
jumping?
shark later.
Okay.
Rob,
All right. Okay. So I fly to and from Nashville a lot.
true.
And on Friday, I had a flight home. And our flight was going to land in Providence. Oh, Keith! Keith with the deep cuts. I will try.
Oh, I
Scott,
like
can you
that.
figure
Oh,
out, can you spend a moment and figure out the opening line? I think I could do that if I have the opening line.
okay.
So anyway, our flight goes to land, and next thing you know, we're going back up, and nobody says anything. And then we're going back up, and in my mind, I had just seen this article about some other Southwest flight, like having to move to not hit another plane. It was really scary. And next thing you know, they say, we're landing in Manchester. Welcome to Manchester. It was really disconcerting. But I guess what happened was the moment they went to land was when lightning was striking the airport. And so we went to New Hampshire to refuel. So now we had an hour to sit in this plane. And so I
Yep.
got up to pee. And I'm standing in line with everybody. And I kind of look to my right. And I think to myself, holy shit, that's Maren Morris. So then I casually take a
You ruined it again. You once again ruined a bit because you refused to. Oh, look at your arm in that shirt. It's like popping out your biceps.
I'm so strong. Well, anyway, so I take this really awkward selfie, and I'm like, pray to God that this person doesn't see me doing this. But I took the picture, and then I'm like, why would she be on a Southwest flight? You know? And then I start looking at her tour, and I'm like, oh, she's playing the Newport Folk Festival. You know, and anyway, so then I start looking at her tattoos online and comparing to the tattoos. I had been sitting next to Maren Morris for the whole flight, and I didn't even know. And now I had the weight of, do I say hello? Because we were all grumpy, and she was supposed to be performing that night. And I couldn't land on whether or not to say hello, so I chose to not to, because she looked really grumpy. And so then when it was finally time to get off the plane, I decided this was my move. I got my guitar down really slowly and meticulously, and I placed it down, and I turned to her and I said, there's no non-awkward way to get a guitar on a plane, now is there?
Yep.
Because, I was like, I want her to know that I'm basically the same as her. And, and I'm just so glad they let you get that guitar on the plane. And then I said, are you playing Newport tonight? And she said, yes, I'm trying to get there to see Bleachers. And now at this point, it's 6:05, and Bleachers is on at
Yeah.
7. And so anyway, we go to baggage claim, and now it's 6:10. My timing's up, but it was like 6:10, and I saw her at baggage claim, and I was like, I think you can make it. I didn't know she was gonna play with them. I thought she just wanted to go see them. 6:10 at the Providence airport. Well, when I looked on Instagram stories later on that night, like she somehow made it on stage for 7 o'clock, full glam, warmed up, singing, looking amazing. And when I tell you that, like, she was not full glam on this plane, she looked like me. She was wearing the sweatpants situation. I was just really, really blown away. Also, when you get to that level, you do not schlep your own guitar, nor do you schlep your own luggage.
Yeah, I was gonna say she doesn't have to wear a backpack anymore. So she's glad they
No,
let you get the guitar because she don't care.
in fact, she had a whole team that had been on that flight with her, but like not with her. Like
Mm.
somewhere else in the plane. She wasn't talking to them. She was
Yeah.
journaling. Oh, this is even better. Okay, so that's fine. Her first big hit, it was a country hit, goes, "Yeah, I guess that's my church." And then she did the Target commercial, "Baby, why don't you just meet me in the middle? In the
Yeah.
middle." That's Maren Morris. And she's kind of been canceled by country because she's a liberal person, and she made some comments about how the country music industry is burning itself down. Anyway, so here's the pictures. I ruined the presentation you wanted, but
There it is. Two
I think
girls,
just me and Maren, we're the same, me and
just
her.
just you and Marin there.
Just two girls in their sweatpants on a Southwest flight.
Both did different things that night.
But I liked what I did. I
Yeah,
came
I don't
home.
remember what we did.
I
Yeah,
came home and I ate a Red Robin chicken wrap. I was
that's
really
right. And I
pleased
booked
with that night.
a hold for 2 hours because we got it while you were in Manchester.
Oh, also,
Red Robin.
here's the other thing. When I said to my new friend Marin, I said, "Are you playing Newport tonight?" And she said, "Yeah, are you?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Do you know what I said?"
No.
I said, "I wish."
Oh, okay.
I didn't. What
You
else would I
could
say? Because it's
you could
true.
have just said I just came back from another songwriting festival
I
with,
could have. I could have
you
if
know,
but there was no world in which I was going to one up Marin Morris. And so,
no.
I just she's been there, maybe.
That's right.
And Rob says, "Yum." It was actually a disappointing chicken wrap from Red Robin because I don't know if you all picked up on this, but I have some pretty bad acid reflux. I cannot have spicy things beyond ketchup. I'm not even supposed to have ketchup. And they gave me a spicy chicken wrap.
And
And
it
I
said
ate.
on there I ordered the right thing.
Yeah, you didn't mess up. Red Robin did. And I'd like them to rectify their mistake. I'd like a free wrap next time. Oh, people are requesting these deep cuts. I would
Oh
love
yeah.
to see
Oh,
you at the library. I will be at the Roxbury, New Jersey library a week from tonight. That's where I will
yeah.
be. Rob, you live in New Jersey. How far are you from Succossana or Roxbury Township? Yeah, okay. See, I like how Rob thinks.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
That's right. Thank you, Rob. See, I need a perspective person. Rob's the new perspective person.
Okay,
You know what?
because
Like a
we're married.
perspective shifter. But you're not
Yeah.
good at shifting my perspective. In fact, I asked you to do it today, and you said, no, I can't.
No, I can't. Going to make you take one more step out on said ledge, and I will be joining it with you, making it even more dangerous.
I had something today that vexed me, and I knew it would vex him too. And I called him and I said, "What I need you to do in this moment is to reframe my thought and make me not upset." And when I told him the thing, he's like, "No, I can't do that."
I do. I recognize you're going to sing another song here, but I would like a tiny bit of credit. You texted me that, and I knew that my response via text would be inappropriate. So I took the chance that a conversation might be moderately better than me texting back, nope, can't. So I took a step. I don't know the first words. Do you have them?
Yeah, I
I
don't
know
know
the
if I know
song.
much
Okay.
of it, Keith, but I'm gonna try for you. Yes, we
We have
did.
I have
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
it's not movie review moments yet, but we'll do that when we come back.
This might be brief, y'all. I don't. This is Keith has requested this song that I put out in 2021, and have not really played very much. So let's see what I remember. Ice cream drink. Walking ghost, you lay down slow, too gone to know your bones, they glow. Everybody knows that you are fading, looking at a gravestone contemplating. One more day and it'll be over. I hope you know that you can get sober. That's all I got. Sorry. It's like this really deep song. That's all I got. But thank you for the reminder. I think I like that song.
I do too.
So that song was written, as many of you know, from a place of desperation because of a loved one in our lives who has struggled with an eating disorder, which is the most hellish thing I've ever seen in my life for both that person and the people who care about that person. It's terrible.
Hmm.
And so much of it relates back to kind of what we were talking about before, about like society's opinions of us and why do we give a shit?
Yeah.
You know? Although, I had this theory at one point. It is on YouTube. It is on, and there's a video. There's a lyric video.
I was looking for it. I truly was to pull the lyrics for you.
So when we were in the depths of all of this, I remember thinking to myself, I wonder if eating disorders are connected to our society being so obsessed with image, right? However, there are historians believe that there were actually people who struggled with this in the 16th century, at least.
Mm.
So it has existed as long as humanity has existed.
Just coming.
Oh, Jeannie. Jeannie said she's going to add me on Patreon. Right now, she's only a patron of Ellis Paul, who is the one who introduced us. I love that. There was another request that I don't know if I know the words to, but I was going to leave you up because you're a co-writer on this song. Mark requested this.
Good.
Tell me another story about him. I wanna know why. I'm muting them. Your stories pile up like rocks in the river, and I need another reason to try. Give me another reason to leave you. I'm sure you could try. The leaves pile up like seasons of doubt, and I don't need another reason to cry. It's our love breaking, our life coming down. Don't touch that. Seasons in the making, and the me that's left behind is proud These arms that I am holding around you, don't wanna get too close. No. You smell like you went swimming in the river with some other sad broken ghost. It's our love breaking, our life coming down. It's been seasons in the making, and the me that's left behind is proud. Tell me another story about him. I wanna know why he's going down that river you found, and I don't think that you should stay dry. Oh, that's so true. Mark, thank you for that request. I can't even tell you how fulfilling it is to me when somebody requests any song of mine, let alone a deeper cut. Thank you. And I knew most of it. Jeannie, I will not forget. I think there was one half of a verse that I forgot. So that song, we'll see if Scott makes it back, because it looks like our rapscallion is indeed rapscallioning. I just heard him run. He's running. He is running up the stairs. Guys, I think he's probably almost into the office. Somebody's running up there. There he is. There he is. Okay. That was a whole thing. You had a harpoon in the back, and then the kid was down.
Yeah. Well, I needed the harpoon. Obviously, I wouldn't mind using it in that song either. But
so let's talk about the song. My memory is, this is the album Reasons. This was my second one that I put out in when our kid was a baby. The cover art, I was pregnant when we took the picture.
Yes.
But then the inside, no. So this came out. It was sometime within his first year. This came out, and I remember it started with I had that thing. Tell me another story about him. I wanna know why. I had just that, and I don't think that I had a plan for what it was going to be about. But a lot of our lives at that point, your kids were still in the house, and so there was a lot of dealing with your ex-wife at the time, who was a trip. And so that song is about what you experienced with your first marriage, yeah?
Yeah, and truly, I think we had a conversation in the liquor store or something. I think, or something happened. Something happened there.
I think that the line that I forgot is the one that you wrote.
Okay.
I remember, these arms that I am holding around you, don't want to get too close. You smell like you've been swimming in the river with some other sad, broken ghost.
Yeah.
That next one I don't remember. But like that, I got such catharsis out of singing some other sad, broken ghost, because it was my way of saying F you.
Yeah, that was good, yeah.
Any other thoughts? So that is your sole co-write credit.
Yeah, that's my that's it. That's my whole one.
And I forgot the part you wrote. So
you don't even know the lyrics or the part I wrote, so that's okay. That's fine.
I can brush it up. But I think that we wrote that together before I ever had a co-write with anybody else. I always say Laurie McKenna was my first co-write, but it may have been you.
That's true. It's on. It's actually. Well, yeah. I'd like if people like that song, so we could make some money off of it.
Mark requested it.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's work on it.
Yeah, I can brush that baby up. I can. Well, I'm realizing now that it's 8:45. No wonder he's rascaling around the house.
Yeah.
So perhaps it's time to do Jeannie's number.
He's in Pee-wee's Playhouse right now.
Here's the big questions I'd like to walk away with answers. Rob, you live in New Jersey. Are you anywhere near where I'm going to be? I'm going to be in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And then Succossana, Roxbury Township, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Next Monday.
It sounds like you really hate Roxbury Township.
No, but I don't know what the name of the town is. It's the Roxbury Public Library. I thought it
No,
was
just I
Roxbury.
just want you to say "suck a son" of Roxbury. Good say.
And then I'm also going to be in Brooklyn, New York. And according to my Meta ads campaign, that one's got the least clicks on it. So if you've got friends near Brooklyn, New York, send them my way.
Natasha?
Am I missing anything else I need to say about this?
About that. No, Fantastic Four, fun movie. Just want to
The
get
other
that out
thing
there.
I want to say, I
Don't
feel like
distract.
I feel like I'm gonna leave to go on tour on Friday.
Hmm.
Tuesday, next Tuesday is a day off on the road. I might bring my rig, and perhaps we can do Tuesday night next week instead of Monday.
Okay.
Just
I'll try and find a sitter.
just spitballing here. All right, I'm doing Jeannie's song because I don't see any other pressing business that I need to attend to here. Um, oh, look at that! Look at that! That would be so cool. I think we're playing for like an hour and a half. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. The links are above. And also in the email, because I'm in the mailing list, Rob, I put a link to the details about next Monday at the library. I would love to see you. No pressure, man. Anything else, hun, that I need to say?
No, do your thing.
All right, I'm doing it.
Do your,
Bye. I just cut him off. Sorry, hun. I got to play this song with my band on Saturday night. And this song is the best with a band because it really needs that slap bass in verse 3. So fun. And there was one moment in the concert the other night where I did a little hop. Like I hopped from one foot to another like a real dancer. Everybody fits in, everybody gets it, everybody's looking at me. I'm all kinds of awkward, don't know how to talk. First had my face in a magazine. I might feel like I did when I was just a little kid. But ain't no reason not to dive in. No fancy dresses or leather boots, little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes. But I can dress it up and put on a show. I pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Ladies in their lipstick working out at CrossFit. Girls got legs for days. Living for the beach life. Happy wife's a good wife. Bay watching the waves. Ain't no toned arms here, but hold my beer. There ain't no reason not to dive in. No fancy dresses or leather boots, little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes. But I can dress it up and put on a show. I pour my beer in a teacup and let it go. Yeah, I let it go. I let it go. My beer in a teacup and let it go. Here's a little secret, I'm gonna keep it. There's no such thing as cool. Everybody's messed up, might not wanna fess up. The perfect man's a fool. We fight against the clock. It's insecurities that talk. Don't we all just hide our own mess with fancy dresses and leather boots, little rough around the edges in my tennis shoes. But I can dress it up and put on a show. Pour my beer in a teacup and let it go.
You're back. Haven't got to do that this whole time.
But you did it.
Thanks.
I think you were great tonight. Great performance. And I'm really into having curly hair. I think that
Yeah.
I think I should have been born this way.
And if I may, that that top type is perfect. Get to see what's wrong with that? Why are you what? What's going on?
Thank you. I had this very conversation the other night because I remember as a kid, my mom does not like any t-shirt to cling to her whatsoever and has always held that opinion about me too. Like there should be nothing is clinging to any part of your body. And there like
Uh,
if she got a new shirt that clung in any way, my job would be to hold on to it and stretch it out. It was like a whole thing. I had so much fun stretching my mother's t-shirts out. So like wearing things that are a little form fitting it's a hurdle for me.
you're showing off the muscle
Well,
down.
Hazy Days wants to know what's going on here. Well, I do this live stream every Monday night, and I sing songs and I talk to people, and we're at the end of it right now. We're just wrapping up, but join us next time.
There may have been a harpoon involved.
There was a harpoon at one point. All
And
right.
I said, yeah, okay, that's it. We're done.
Thank you all for hanging out. Check out the tour dates above. Send your friends. Come see us. Next Monday night, obviously, I'll be performing in New Jersey. We won't be doing this, but I'm planning on live streaming next Tuesday. And then after that, we'll be back to usual. Okay. Peace out, y'all.